We're here with American Idol champion Lee dewyze. Tell us a little bit. Have you started thinking about what the album's going to be like?
Yeah, we've already started recording it. I'm writing a lot on it. I'm writing a good amount on it. I mean, every song we've got right now I've written on, so I'm happy with that because I'm a singer-songwriter type. You know, I like to write and I like to be part of that process. So the label has been really cool about me doing that. They're liking what I'm doing, and 19's been great, and it's just it's coming out the way I want it to.
Okay, I'm looking at these tattoos. Now I heard that there were some tattoos that got done during the show. Which one got done during the show?
This one during the show. Chicago flag. That's where everything started for me, and that's where I auditioned. It's where everything's happened for me back home. So it's just a little reminder of home. And I haven't been there in a while, but I'm sure I'll get a chance to go back, so it'll be fun.
Well, let's go back there for a minute, because a year ago you were auditioning.
Yeah.
And, obviously you felt you had talent all this time. Where were you career-wise? I mean, where was your career headed at that point in time?
I was with my band. We were getting good crowds to the shows. We had a good little following in the city, and we were playing out all the time. And, I've always done music. I played for 3 or 4 years before I ever went on Idol, and it's almost, I felt like, here's where I was at before I went on Idol. When I went on Idol, I forgot everything I knew, and it's like I had to relearn it all. And it was just weird, but it was good, it was a great experience. And obviously gave me an awesome opportunity, but I've got a lot to prove still, and I'm looking forward to doing that. That's the best part about it.
What's the biggest difference about the tour as opposed to the show? I mean, what are people going to see about you?
One's music and one's television, in my opinion. You can only get so much of an artist through a television, on one mic with a minute and a half, and there's factors, there's judges, it's totally different. Cameras flying around. It's not the same as an actual live performance, So for me, this is what I love to do, and I ran into a lot of people that have seen the show tour, and they're like, "Man, you really open up more on the stage." I'm like, "Yeah, it's kind of what this is more my thing." So, but I loved everything that I've done so far, and I'm just happy to move forward, make the album and tour.
I've heard you've done you've rearranged Beautiful Day a little bit too.
Yeah, I kind of changed it up my way, the way I would have done it. So, I'm glad I did. It sounds cool. I mean, I love the single. It's great. I love it. But now that I get a little more freedom on the stage to do what I want, I'm definitely going to change things up. But once my stuff comes out, that's what I'll be doing.
What do you know about the incident where Aaron Kelly was shoved into a cupboard?
That would be my incident. I was a major part of that, actually. First of all, we didn't shove him into the cupboard. We dared him to get into the cupboard, and he did. And then I locked him in, and then he proceeded to kick the door off the cupboard and cost me $350.
Did they take it right out of your face?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean I had to pay for it. It was kind of my fault, but it was funny. I mean, I love Aaron. He's a cool kid. Everybody on the tour is great. We all have fun and have a good time, so it's good stuff.
All right, before you go, I want you to get back in touch with your roots here, because I know much was made about the fact that you were a paint salesman. So I'm going to give you.
We talked about that a lot.
I'm going to give you the paint color. You have to tell me the closest real color it is closest to.
Okay.
York Harbor.
York Harbor tan.
Yellow, close.
Yellow.
Caliente.
It's a red.
Yep. Nightingale.
It's a purple.
Very good. Florida Keys.
Blue.
Hush.
Hush. I want to say it's a light blue.
Ooh, tan.
Tan.
Truffle.
It's a brown.
Very good. You know your stuff.
I worked there for 4 years. I know it pretty well.
Icing on the cake.
It's like an off-white, right?
Yeah, bluish white.
It's like a blue white.
Yeah. All right. Very good.
I was like 65%, 70%.
Lee dewyze, paint expert, American Idol.
Yeah. They talked about paint a lot on the show, and the one thing I will say about that is, it didn't frustrate me, but what I didn't understand is, everybody has to go to the job. Everybody's got to work. And I mean, that's the story they went with on me, but everyone's got to work for a living. So I didn't think I was any special for working at a paint store. Everyone's got to go to a job. So I think if anything else, it was cool to connect with people and let them know that, hey, I was doing something, average Joe.
Yeah.
And I am. I am the average Joe. I'm just a regular guy. I'm nothing. I just like to sing and play. Now I get to do that. So I think it's. I mean, I could honestly say anything can happen now. Like there's no way I can't say that. So.
Yeah, and I think they do that. I think you make the point. They do that because they want to show, hey, these are everyday people getting a chance, getting opportunity.
I was like, and then afterwards I've had run into people that are like, hey man, I'm a carpenter and I want to sing too, and I'm like, hey man, do it, and anything can happen. I'll be the first one to say that.
Lee, best of luck to you, man.
Thanks, I appreciate it, bro.
Beautiful.
Nice meeting you. Hey, guys.
Good job. Thanks.